Hello friends, what is a Johnny Decimal and how I create index pages with the help of one plugin. So Johnny Decimal is a relatively technique that is created by a Johnny Decimal. There is a reference, you can go there, and there you can define folders based on types and categories. What is a Johnny Decimal? Johnny Decimal is a technique that is mostly love those guys who have a strong hierarchy of their folders, especially inspired by accountants when they define the chart of accounts. So they have a specific way that this account belongs to that. So the same ideology is implemented here: type and then category. I want to store the nodes directly to specific category, so it will helpful for me in future understanding. So for example, I create five struct folders, each type defined with the 2-digit 00, then from 20, and then 30 and 40 and 90. 10 series I reserve for a future, and similarly 40. So more in future, more folders comes, more categories come, so I will define here. So my most commons are common, where my inbox, jot, where I create a daily notes, and then you can see it's a category. It defines as a category: jot, inbox, link page, and work logs, personal logs, timely review, templates, attachments. And this file is coming off a base that will create more appropriate, but I want a file that all links will be there. So I will share you in the next step when I cover this, that how I create an index page, because I am creating the index page for a few folders. So what is 00 is type, and then is category. So whenever I require, similarly I want to work on it. I am a technical consultant for this T5 for finance and operations, so I create a 20 for this T5 for finance and operations, and all subfolders will be according to that: 20, right, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, right. Then the folder comes for a content creation: 31, 32, 30 for content creation, and 440 is consultancy, that everything that is related to my office work, related to my professional work, or things I want to create a trainings or modules, or all those things will become in consultancy. Here is my folder for PKM, where all my notes, either copy from my internet or I written by myself, are stored. And so now this is the Johnny Decimal. So we can define category, and then we define type and then category. Strong folder structure, but with the help of that we never forget in future that where I stored the folder, because my notes are going beyond 500, more than 3000 notes beyond old collection. So it's very difficult for me to find out my notes, so I create a very hard structure. Then comes a index page. So for index page I use a community plugin, that Waypoint. It is by Adriz Hassan, and it's amazingly good. So how I use this, for example, for each folder, for example, if I'm in a common, so how folders are there common, that most of the journals are here, so dates or all are here, right. And it created with the help of this plugin. Similarly, if I go in a DST5, I create here. For example, if I go in a functional, and this is the index page, all my notes, right or wrong, is here. So I still need to improve my notes, I still need to rework on all those things, it will automatically create it, right. So now I'm going into this folder, and I'm going into this folder consultancy, and here I did not create it yet. So what is the magic here? For each folder I have to create the note of the same name. For example, this is the same name, right. Then I have this magic code placed here, backslash double percentage Waypoint, and it creates all nodes as a link. I can go there, right, go back, so it will create me more clarity. Similarly, I am going into Excel. There I have a few folders. I rename the Excel. I create a note, rename it with the same folder name 42 and paste here, and then enter. Magic's here. Similarly, I go into pcam. Let's see, rename it, copy, and then I create a new node inside the pcam, and I paste its name, enter, then enter all links possible, my map of content. So here what I do, I go into archive page and drag here, enter. Similarly, I go into couplets and I map of content is pasted here. And devotional I did not create. So in this way I create a lot of pages, and this is my map of content. So in this video I share you how you can implement the Johnny decimal. It contains 2 digits for a cat type, and 2 digit for main folder, and 2 digit for subfolder. Each folder contain 10, and whole structure will be for creation of a 10. I think 10 into 10 means 100, and 100 structure is more than enough for you. And then in those there will be a, and then we create an index for each folder. For example, if I want to go into digify functional, so I go here, so all my notes links are here. So in this way you can implement the Johnny decimal. See, if you like this video, you subscribe my YouTube channel, and if you want a more detail, you want to learn about the Obsidian, please purchase my Udemy course. See you in another video.